Hey guys, welcome to another episode of JC Live with Dwayne. I'm your host, Dwayne Dunleavy, and today we are going to be talking about what it's like for some people to come, from another country to the U.S. and start working with JC or getting into the acting and modeling industry at all. And it can be rough, but I want you guys to know that if you are thinking about joining us, and you're worried that you might not be able to do it because you speak Spanish or because you're not really great with English or something like that, that we've got you covered. We've got a lot of people that speak Spanish, and as well as we've got resources for you in our resources that you can find that are all in Spanish, everything you learn. And I'm going to say it in Spanish for those of you who don't speak English at all. So, si quieres unirte a JC, pero te preocupa entender porque hablas español, no te preocupes, nos ocupamos de ti. Okay, so we want to make sure that you guys know that we have you covered for all of that kind of stuff. So today I have actually a JC alumni who is currently doing sessions. We met in a session the other day, and she is here from Spain. We're going to find out more about her. Please welcome Christina Ramsey. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Dwayne. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Now tell us, where do you live, Christina?
Well, I'm currently living in North Carolina,
but
okay. I'm originally from Palma de Mallorca, Spain.
Oh, Mallorca, that's cool. And now, how long have you been in the States?
I have been here 7 years ago.
Wow. And now I know that you have a YouTube channel. You love to sing. What is it that made you want to get into acting, modeling, or singing for that matter?
Well, I always loved to sing since I was a little girl. My dad, he was a very good singer. He could sing tango because he was born in Argentina, and he could sing and dance, and I learned from him. Even I learned from him my English because he was an English teacher. So,
wow.
Yes. So since I was a little girl, I loved to sing and acting, and I was dancing with my dad. I was shy when I was little, but he showed me how to be in public and not be shy. So one day I say, okay, Dad, let's go ahead. I will do it. Let's dance.
That's great. And so you went for it. Now, tell me a little bit about the experience you had when you started JC. Were you worried about doing it? Was there any worry about joining?
Well, let me explain you. I used to like to make castings at The Voice. Every time they invite me, I always do it. They tell me that keep working, so I keep working. But one day I was checking the application, and I saw there John Casablancas, and it was like a casting there, and I say, oh, if it's coming from the application of The Voice, they must be good. So I applied, and they call me, and I make the casting. And then they call me back, and I say, "Oh my goodness, this!" And I say, "Well, this is real. Are you serious?" And I talked with my husband, and we thought that it was serious because he reminds that his brother was working in John Casablancas as a model. So he say they must be good. So I say, okay, and I'm here, and I love it. So it's amazing.
And how many sessions have you done so far?
If I'm right, I am in the 11th sessions.
Okay, already. So 11. And how has it been so far? Can you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Oh, I love it. It's so fun. But let me tell you something. The best everybody is good. Every coach is good. I love everyone, but we was agreed that the best was you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice.
We, yes, we got so much fun in your class.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad to hear that. I love having fun. I always think it's much more important to have fun in these sessions to get people
Yeah,
really going than to be worried about all of these rules and everything because
right.
it's hard in real life. It's not easy to come out of your shell and to make
No.
things up and play, so we have to kind of play with that. That's good. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. Now, what has your favorite thing to do? What has been your favorite thing to do at JC? Like, is it reading lines? Is it doing improv? What's been your favorite?
Um, I like to improv a lot. I
Yeah,
like
that's
if
really fun. And for anybody who's watching who may not know what improv is the shorter version of the word improvisation, which means to just make things up and kind of go along with it. Now, sometimes people get worried because they think, oh, I have to read a script and I have to memorize the lines. And believe it or not, that's harder reading the script than making stuff up. So it's actually a lot easier. A lot of people think it's the other way around. They think it's going to be hard to make things up and go along with it, but it's actually harder because you start focusing a lot on the words and the text and everything. So I love watching people do improv because almost everybody that does it is so natural and so real with it. It's kind of amazing. So now, let's say you go through all your 30 sessions, you learn everything. What would be the most amazing outcome or goal that you would like to achieve after going through all of your classes at John Casablanca?
well, after when I'm done with the classes and I have my resume done and all my pictures. By the way, I have my first photo shoot this Saturday, so I'm so excited about
Oh,
that.
that's great. You're going to have so much fun.
Yeah. So um, I would love to do at first commercials to that. I think this is going to introduce me in
Yeah,
this field and using my skills of singing too. I
yeah.
can do it, and I don't know, maybe a film. Who knows? All of it.
Wouldn't that be great? That would be amazing. Yeah, maybe working with Penelope Cruz one day. You never know.
Oh, Antonio Banderas.
Or Antonio Banderas. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
Yes.
Well, we're so happy to have you at John Casablancas, and it's been so much fun. And what can you tell somebody maybe who is coming from another Spanish-speaking country or any other country coming to the U.S. and worried about maybe getting involved in doing this kind of a thing?
Um, if I can tell to these people that they love this field, they love acting. Um, that don't be afraid about doing what you love, because the best in the world is to work in something that you love. Is when you are a 10,
Yeah,
when you are doing something that you are not comfortable you doing, you are not good. But you can be a good one if you love it. And look, you learn a lot here in John Casablancas, and you learn every day more English, just practicing and being there. Just do it. Just do
yeah,
it.
and I think it's a great thing because when it comes to our sessions, even if you sometimes need people to slow down or whatever, the coaches will do that. They work with you, right? And your resources. I don't even know if you've known about this, but I'm sure that you must have been told that in the resources on your myjc.me, every single session is in Spanish in there on the slides. So
I
if you
got it.
yeah, so have you looked in there?
Yes, I have looked, and I found out that I don't know, it's because I am Spanish, but it's better in Spanish that in English sometimes they don't appear everything, but
Yeah,
I need it in English too, everything.
yeah.
Yes, is super good.
Oh, that's
Mm,
great. I'm so
it's
glad
super
you were
good.
able to find that because I actually had
Yeah,
a big part to do with that, creating that Spanish, the slides and everything. So I'm so glad that people are able to use it. It makes life a little bit easier. That's great. Well,
excellent. It's
well, thank you
excellent.
so much for being here. I'm so glad that we were able to talk today and to put it out there that, people can come from everywhere and work with us to learn the basics of acting and modeling and really get everything you need to really pursue this career for real. So it's such a great thing. And congratulations to you for starting and for continuing and having a great time. And I can't wait to see what happens in our next session. Hopefully, I will see you again in a session, but if not, good luck and congratulations. We're going to keep up with you and find out what's going on with you.
Thank you so much, Dwayne. Thank
Thank
you. You are
you.
excellent.
Oh, thank you. All right. And thank you guys for watching. This has been another episode of JC Live with Dwayne. We'll be back on in a week and a half with another great guest. So hopefully you will join us then, and I will see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day.